everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite gourmands in my collection, and then I'm going to be talking about one more that I don't have anymore but I would recommend. So these are going to be in no particular order, but the first one that I'm going to be talking about is Jessica Simpson's Fancy. So this is a very well-known and affordable celebrity fragrance on the market. You can find this at anywhere online pretty much, Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, and you can find it at discount stores such as Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, places like that. So to me, this is a really great gourmand to have if you're starting your fragrance journey and you want something that is gonna be really sweet and really gourmand. So the main accords in this fragrance are sweet, fruity, caramel, vanilla, powdery, almond, white floral, amber, fresh, and nutty. And the top notes are pear, apricot, red berries. The middle notes are caramel, almond, gardenia, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. This is just a really pretty, soft, vanilla-y, caramelly fragrance. This kind of reminds me of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, but like the little sister, toned down, sweeter version of that. This fragrance smells really good for being a celebrity fragrance, and it lasts a very long time on the skin. I would say that the longevity of this fragrance is about 8 to 10 hours easily. I use this as a bedtime scent all the time. I just love how comforting it is. And in this fragrance, the pear really shines at the beginning, and it warms down to a more caramel vanilla scent. So this is such a pretty gourmand to have, and I would recommend this being like a staple in your collection. The second one that I'm going to be talking about is one of my absolute favorite fragrances, gourmand or not, and that is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. This one I actually recently got the 3.4 ounce bottle of, because I used to have the little roller bowl back in the day when me and my husband first started dating, and it just reminds me of that time in my life, and it's just really good. This one, actually, I didn't know the notes in it when I had first got it because I wasn't really into fragrance back then, but I just knew that I really loved it. I was obsessed with it. I would wear it every single day, and I just recently, this past year, looked up the notes, and I was like, wow, that really makes a lot of sense why I love it so much. So I'm gonna read you guys the main accords. They are sweet, powdery, vanilla, fruity, white floral, citrus, and woody. And the top notes are raspberry, neroli, mandarin orange, and the middle notes are orange blossom and jasmine, and the base notes are marshmallow, vanilla, sandalwood, and heliotrope. So I think what really makes this perfume shine is the raspberry note, the heliotrope, vanilla, and especially the marshmallow note in there. It just smells so like you could eat this perfume. Like when you wear this perfume, it just smells so good, like a raspberry cupcake. So I would say like a sophisticated raspberry cupcake. So if you like those kinds of notes, you will probably really like this perfume, and the longevity on this is really great as well. It does last 10 plus hours on my skin. So that is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be talking about is from my favorite house, the house of Mugler. It is Angel Muse Edp. I have never smelled the EDT. I heard great things about that one as well, but today I'm going to be talking about the EDP. This is one of my first loves, and I didn't really know why, because again, when I first bought it, I wasn't really super into fragrances, but I just knew that I liked it. I loved it. This was like my going out scent. And Angel Muse EDP actually has a middle note of like Nutella, hazelnut cream, I believe, and or hazelnut spread. And I didn't really get that at first when I first bought the fragrance, but now that I'm smelling all these different kinds of fragrances, I can really pick out that chocolate note. So it's very, very chocolatey actually, and I really can't believe that I couldn't smell that at first. So let me look it up here. And so the main accords on this are woody, sweet, patchouli, nutty, earthy, warm, spicy, aromatic, chocolate, balsamic, and citrus. This fragrance has the top notes of pink pepper and grapefruit, and then it has that middle note of the hazelnut cocoa spread with the base note of patchouli and vetiver. And you would think that these notes really don't go together because on paper they shouldn't probably ever see each other. Like grapefruit and chocolate really, you know, like that doesn't sound good on paper. But in the fragrance, it's so well blended that it's just an addicting gourmand scent. And I would say that this is more suited for the winter time. I would not wear this in the summer, and it is more suited for like a date night or going out. I personally use this as an everyday scent. I probably shouldn't have, but then again, I don't really overspray my perfumes. So really like 1 or 2 sprays of this is plenty. And it projects, it really does. So people are gonna be able to smell you. So really try not to overspray this one. And I would say that this is not really a safe blind buy. You definitely have to sample this. I would not blind buy this, even though I blind bought it, but I think I just got lucky. This does have a really strong patchouli note in it, and this makes me second guess my kind of, I didn't used to like patchouli a lot, but this is kind of having me second guess, like, do I actually like patchouli? You know what I mean? Like, so this one is really good. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that one. It's just a really, really good chocolatey, patchouli, slightly citrusy, I guess. I don't really get the citrus in this one, to be honest, but yeah. So that is Angel Muse by Mugler. And my honorable mention here is gonna be one that I had a sample of, and it was love at first sniff, seriously. I don't care if this is like super basic, but I love it and I'm gonna buy a bottle of it, and that is Burberry Her. So Burberry Her is very, very, very strawberry-y. Strawberry-y. It is just like a big juicy strawberry that you just want to like bite into. The main accords of this fragrance are fruity, sweet, woody, musky, and powdery. And the top notes are strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, black currant, mandarin orange, and lemon. It has middle notes of violet and jasmine, and then it has base notes of musk, vanilla, oak moss, cashmere, woody notes, amber, and patchouli. So this to me just really smells like a big juicy strawberry, basically. And I would say that this is a good everyday gourmand scent to wear. I would say that it's safe for all seasons, and the longevity of this one is also about 8 hours on my skin as well. And this one just smells so delicious. If you like really, really sweet fragrances, you're gonna like this one. If you don't, you're probably not gonna like it. It does kind of have a little bit of a synthetic feel to it, but I personally don't mind, and I actually think it works in this fragrance. So yes, those are my top gourmands that I have in my collection, from someone who doesn't have a lot of gourmands in their collection. I think that all of these serve a different purpose, and I'm really glad to have them in my collection. So we'll see you next time. Thank you.